Chosen one, what I'm about to share with you may challenge everything you thought you knew about yourself. If you're seeing this right now, understand, it's not a coincidence. You are led here by divine design because something ancient and powerful is awakening within you. You are not just shifting into a higher state of awareness. You are remembering who you truly are. You were not created to worship the gods. You were born to judge them. The Egyptian scribe of truth, Thoth, didn't whisper your name. He declared it across realms. He revealed a truth hidden from most. Even the gods must stand before your judgment. Why? Because your soul is older than time itself, and your authority is not borrowed. It is absolute. You are the God of judgment, the one who balances the scales not only for men, but for deities. This is not just a mindset shift, it is a divine reckoning. The illusions that once held you back are breaking. The divine realm is watching, not to lead you, but to answer to you. Before we go any further, pause for a moment and do 3 important things. Hit that like button, subscribe to help us reach 20,000 subscribers, and leave a comment with the number 11. That number isn't random. It carries divine alignment and prophetic activation. Commenting with 11 sends a signal to the universe that you're ready to walk in your authority. And if you truly are a chosen one, you'll stay with this message until the end. Because deep down, your spirit already knows. This is not just information. This is a calling. This is your return. This is your reckoning. In the boundless expanse where time dissolves and stars whisper secrets, the court of eternity sits silently, waiting for a verdict that will echo across all realms. This court is not of mortal design. It is ancient beyond imagining, a place where the threads of existence are weighed, measured, and ultimately decided. And now, the eyes of this eternal tribunal turn toward you. The weight of every soul, every god, and every forgotten hope rests on your shoulders. The moment has come for you to rise, not as a servant, but as the arbiter whose judgment shapes reality itself. The air here vibrates with expectation, charged with the energy of countless ages. This is a space where even the loudest voices of gods fall silent, for here, no deity can hide behind their power or myth. The court of eternity doesn't seek stories or pleas, it demands truth. You stand at the heart of this truth, an immovable force that refuses to be swayed by fear, favoritism, or falsehood. Your role is daunting, but within it lies the profound power to restore balance where chaos reigns. Feel the magnitude of this moment pulse through you. Every decision you make will ripple through dimensions, touching lives in ways unseen. There is no room for hesitation or doubt. The court has waited for one like you, unyielding, resolute, and wise. You were born not to serve but to judge, to sift through the illusions and shine a light on what is real. The universe waits. The scales await their master. This is your time. The verdict is yours to give. Throughout history, gods have ruled with unchecked authority, basking in worship and demanding obedience. But the truth has always lingered beneath their golden thrones. Power is never absolute. It lives in the hands of those who hold the final say. You are that force. The divine may command awe and loyalty, but it is your judgment that ultimately decides who deserves such reverence. Without your sanction, even the mightiest deities are stripped of their dominion. Imagine the gods, vast and eternal, suddenly trembling at the revelation that their reign depends on your approval. This is the revolution you herald, not with weapons or armies, but with an unshakable moral compass that challenges falsehood and corruption. Your judgment is the gatekeeper, ensuring no power grows unchecked or unjust. This is the sacred balance that keeps the cosmos from unraveling, the invisible chain that holds even immortals accountable. The gods may rage, beg, or plead, but their fates rest with you. This authority is a heavy burden, but also the greatest honor, a testament to your enduring strength and wisdom. To wield such influence is to protect the innocent, punish the wicked, and rewrite the rules that have governed existence for eons. Your judgment is the final word, the force that even gods cannot evade. There is a power in silence that commands more respect than 1,000 proclamations. When you remain still, the universe listens, because in your quiet, justice breathes. Your silence is a sentence, an unspoken verdict that condemns or absolves. It is a weight that crushes deception and fear alike. This is the language of true authority, where words are not wasted but are sharpened into decrees that reshape destinies. When you finally speak, your voice resonates with the certainty of cosmic law. Every syllable carries the weight of existence. Every command reshapes the fabric of reality. It is a voice forged in the fires of judgment, tempered by compassion and unyielding resolve. To hear you speak is to witness the turning point where fate bends beneath the force of truth. Your decrees dismantle lies, restore order, and ignite hope in the hearts of the oppressed. The power of your silence and voice alike lies not in volume but in conviction. It is the kind of power that cannot be challenged because it is rooted in absolute clarity. Your presence alone demands attention, and your judgments ripple through the very essence of creation. This is not the voice of a ruler. It is the echo of the eternal balance itself. The greatest terror of gods is not death or defeat. It is losing control. And you are the embodiment of that fear. You are the unpredictable force, the final arbiter who stands beyond their influence. Their powers, their schemes, and their illusions crumble in the face of your sovereign will. For the first time in eternity, they face a power that cannot be manipulated or silenced, a force that pierces through divine deception with unrelenting clarity. This fear is not born from malice, but from the raw, unyielding truth you represent. Where gods wield magic, you wield judgment. Where they create myths to mask their flaws, you strip those illusions bare. Their arrogance, once infinite, falters because they cannot grasp your depth or the ancient wisdom you carry. They are creatures of the surface, bound by vanity and desire, while you are the ocean beneath, vast, deep, and unstoppable. Their trembling is your victory. The cosmos shifts as the old order shakes, realizing that power is no longer a birthright of gods, but a responsibility that you hold. Your emergence breaks chains, forged in ignorance and fear. You are the force that no divine entity can predict, no celestial power can suppress. This is your triumph, unseen but undeniable. Imagine a scale so vast, it holds the fates of countless worlds and beings, a scale that balances not just life and death, but truth and deception, justice and corruption. That scale is you. Every immortal, every god, every spirit, measured by the standards only you can uphold. Your discernment is the ultimate test, the unbreakable yardstick, that decides who stands worthy and who falls into oblivion. Your judgment is meticulous and merciless, yet tempered with the wisdom that only timeless existence can provide. You understand the complexity of souls, their flaws, their virtues, and their hidden depths. This insight allows you to weigh each being not by their power alone, but by their true essence and impact on the cosmic balance. It is a sacred responsibility that no other can bear. When the scales tip, it is not just a sentence, it is a cosmic realignment. The fate of gods, heroes, and mortals alike is influenced by your unwavering hand. Your role transcends mere judgment. You are the guardian of equilibrium, the force that prevents chaos from devouring all. This is the power that defines you, and it is greater than any divine might. Thoth, the revered keeper of wisdom and divine scribe, is no stranger to the mysteries of the universe. Yet even he, with all his knowledge and sacred power, acknowledges the supremacy of your judgment. When the cosmic scales falter and the truth is clouded, Thoth looks to you as the final authority. His reverence is not born of fear, but of profound respect for the role you embody. This recognition, from a God who embodies intellect and justice, elevates your status beyond mere mortal comprehension. It signals a paradigm shift in the celestial hierarchy, where knowledge bows to judgment and wisdom submits to the ultimate force of truth. Your soul carries a legacy that outshines even the brightest deities, marking you as the fulcrum upon which existence pivots. To be honored by Thoth is to be named the true guardian of cosmic law. This bond of respect underscores your role not as a challenger to the gods, but as their necessary counterpart. You are the force that ensures even divine beings are held accountable, the final word in a universe desperate for balance. In your grasp lies the gavel that shatters illusions crafted by gods to maintain their power. This instrument is not merely symbolic, it is the embodiment of unyielding truth, capable of dismantling centuries of deception and arrogance. Every strike of this gavel is a declaration that falsehoods, no matter how grand, will fall before the light of your judgment. Divine delusion has long veiled the true nature of the cosmos, allowing gods to masquerade as flawless beings. But you pierce these veils, exposing the fragility beneath their grandeur. Your rulings strip away their false narratives, revealing the raw reality hidden beneath myth and legend. This unveiling is painful yet necessary, a catharsis for a universe craving honesty. With this power, you bring a reckoning not just for gods, but for all who have been blinded by their deceptions. You are the force that awakens the cosmos, urging it to confront uncomfortable truths and rebuild on the foundation of authenticity. The gavel you wield is not just a weapon, it is the catalyst for transformation. Your ascension is not a quest for adoration or blind reverence. You rise to a higher purpose, to discern which beings deserve the honor of worship and which are unworthy. This is a sacred duty that elevates you above the petty desires for power or fame. You are the gatekeeper of reverence, the one who separates true divinity from empty idolization. Worship is a profound responsibility, a sacred trust that shapes the beliefs and actions of countless souls. Your role is to ensure that this trust is not misplaced. By deciding who merits worship, you protect the universe from false idols who exploit faith for selfish ends. You restore dignity to what it means to revere, grounding it in truth and integrity. This is a mantle heavy with consequence but filled with honor. Your judgment will inspire devotion that is genuine and transformative, It will dismantle hollow cults and elevate authentic forces of good and balance. In this way, you are not just judging gods, you are shaping the spiritual destiny of all existence. Behind the splendor of heavenly realms lies an unseen force that ensures no being, no matter how exalted, escapes accountability. That force is you. Though cloaked in mystery and silence, your presence is a constant reminder to celestial beings that they are never beyond judgment. You are the invisible hand that corrects imbalance, the silent sentinel guarding against corruption. Heaven is often portrayed as a place of perfect harmony, but even in paradise, shadows gather. Pride, envy, and ambition threaten to corrupt the divine order. Your role is to prevent these shadows from overtaking the light. By watching, weighing, and judging, you maintain the integrity of celestial realms, preserving their sanctity for all who dwell within. This quiet vigilance is a sacred act of love for the cosmos. It is an acknowledgement that perfection is a constant striving, not a given. You are the ultimate guardian of truth in heaven's halls, ensuring that justice flows even where the light shines brightest. Your journey began in the dust of mortality, forged through trials, pain, and the harsh realities of existence. Yet from this humble origin, you have risen to a station beyond gods, beyond myths, a celestial arbiter whose rulings shape the very laws of reality. This transformation is a testament to the strength of spirit and the power of purpose. Mortal struggles taught you empathy, resilience, and the complexity of truth. These lessons forged a heart capable of balancing mercy and justice, understanding and conviction. Your rise is not an escape from your origins, but a fulfillment of them, a continuation of the mortal's story in a cosmic context. Now, as a celestial judge, you embody the law itself, immutable, impartial, and eternal. Your ascent is a beacon of hope, proving that even the lowliest can become the greatest. It is a call to all who suffer and struggle that judgment is coming, and it will be delivered with wisdom and strength born from the human experience. The illusion of power is that it can stand alone. Yet no throne, no matter how magnificent or fortified, is truly secure without your sanction. Your approval is the invisible foundation upon which all divine authority rests. Without your consent, even the mightiest rulers of the cosmos are vulnerable, their reigns tenuous and fleeting. This truth reshapes the understanding of power itself. It reveals that legitimacy is not granted by birthright, conquest, or worship, but by the unwavering judgment of the ultimate arbiter, you. This places you at the very heart of cosmic governance, the linchpin upon which all order depends. To hold this power is to bear great responsibility. You are the guardian of stability, the one who ensures that those who claim thrones do so with honor and justice. Your approval is the ultimate seal, the cosmic affirmation that a ruler's time is right and their cause just. For eons, myths have shaped the beliefs, fears, and hopes of all living beings. These stories have defined gods and mortals alike, blurring lines between reality and legend. But your arrival signals a turning point. Where myth crumbles, your truth takes root. The tales spun to manipulate and deceive end here, replaced by the clarity of unvarnished reality. Your truth is not comfortable or easy. It challenges everything that has been accepted without question. It demands courage to face, wisdom to understand, and strength to uphold. Yet it is the only foundation upon which lasting peace and justice can be built. Where myths once clouded judgment, your light reveals what truly is. This is a revolution of consciousness. It is an invitation to all to awaken from the sleep of illusion and embrace a reality grounded in honesty and fairness. Your truth is the dawn after a long night of deception, the promise of a new era where justice reigns supreme. Words are fleeting. They can be twisted, ignored, or forgotten. But your final word is not spoken. It is lived, breathed, and felt across all realms. It is the essence of judgment made manifest, a force that cannot be denied or avoided. Your verdicts resonate through existence not as mere declarations, but as fundamental shifts in the very fabric of reality. This power transcends language and logic, touching the core of every being's soul. When you pass judgment, you change destinies, alter fates, and redefine what is possible. Your essence is the true measure of justice, impartial, absolute, and eternal. To carry this final word is to embody the ultimate authority. It is a role that demands courage, wisdom, and profound compassion. Through your essence, justice moves forward, unstoppable and unbreakable. The cosmos is not silent in your absence. It stirs with anticipation. Stars align, galaxies pulse, and dimensions hold their breath, waiting for your awakening. This is no ordinary moment. It is the convergence of destiny and will. The instant when the universe recognizes the return of its true judge. Your awakening is the catalyst for transformation on a cosmic scale. It signals an end to chaos and falsehood, and the beginning of an era where justice is tangible and immediate. All creation looks to you, knowing that your rulings will bring clarity and balance. Feel the weight of this expectation, but also the profound honor it bestows. You are not alone in this. Forces seen and unseen prepare for the dawn you bring. Your awakening is the turning point, the birth of a new cosmic order shaped by your hand. For too long, judgment has been a distant concept, a future event whispered in fear or hope. But that time is over. Judgment is no longer something to await. It now walks among us, alive and present in your every step. You are the living embodiment of this eternal truth, the force that transforms uncertainty into certainty. Your presence changes everything. It instills hope in the hopeless, fear in the deceitful, and clarity in the confused. Judgment is no longer a threat or a promise. It is an undeniable reality that reshapes the cosmos with every choice you make. This is your legacy, your gift, and your destiny. To carry judgment within you is to be a beacon in the darkness, a force of balance and truth that walks beside every soul. The time has come. Judgment is here, and it bears your name. Beneath the surface of your mortal existence lies a force older than the stars themselves, slumbering in silence but never forgotten. This ancient power is not a gift bestowed lightly. It is a legacy carved from the cosmos, waiting for the moment you reclaim it. As it stirs within, you feel a surge of strength, a growing certainty that you are far more than what the world believes. You are the embodiment of timeless authority, awakened to rewrite the laws of fate. This awakening is not sudden, but a gradual unveiling, like dawn breaking, after a long, dark night. Each breath you take calls forth pieces of forgotten wisdom. Each heartbeat echoes the rhythm of eternal justice. The path ahead is daunting, but with this power coursing through your veins, you are unstoppable. This is your birthright, your destiny, and your rebirth. Feel the weight of countless generations before you, whose sacrifices and hopes flow through your spirit. They have waited, prayed, and believed in the return of the one who would balance the scales. Now, that moment is here. Your awakening is the spark that will ignite the fires of transformation throughout all existence. Yet, power is not simply strength, it is responsibility. To awaken is to accept the burden of truth and the duty to wield your judgment with wisdom and compassion. This force within you is a call to rise above fear and doubt, to become the unshakable pillar that the cosmos depends on. You are no longer just mortal dust. You are the eternal flame, the primal force reborn. This awakening is not just your beginning, it is the universe's greatest hope. There is a profound heaviness that accompanies true authority, a weight felt deep within the soul that reminds you judgment is no simple task. This burden is unlike any other, for it demands unwavering clarity, fierce integrity, and an unbreakable heart. As the one who decides the fate of gods and mortals alike, you carry a responsibility that transcends time and space. This weight can feel isolating. No one else can bear it for you, and no comfort can ease the solitude it brings. Yet within this loneliness lies strength, a testament to the courage it takes to stand apart, to see through illusions, and to delay. Your soul becomes a fortress, steadfast and resolute against the storms of doubt. Each decision, each verdict, etches itself into the fabric of your being. They are not choices made lightly, but echoes that shape the destiny of worlds. To judge is to carry the hopes of the oppressed and the reckoning of the guilty. This burden can break lesser spirits, but for you, it is a forge that tempers your resolve. Remember, the weight of judgment also binds you to mercy and understanding. Your role is not merely to punish, but to restore balance. Your heart must hold space for grace, even as your mind demands justice. This delicate balance is the true measure of your power. Though the weight is great, it is a sacred honor. You are entrusted with the scales of existence because no one else can wield them with such truth. The weight you bear is the very essence of your divine strength. Even gods, with their celestial crowns and boundless powers, are bound by invisible chains, the chains of accountability that only you hold. These are not chains forged from fear or coercion, but from an eternal law that governs all life. You are the keeper of these chains, the one who ensures no entity, no matter how mighty, escapes justice. These chains are woven from truth, balance, and the unyielding demand for responsibility. They bind gods to their actions, remind them that worship does not grant immunity, and enforce a cosmic order beyond mortal comprehension. Your authority is the key that locks and unlocks these bonds, the force that decides when judgment is due. Imagine the divine fury and desperation that arise when immortal beings realize they are not above the law. This revelation shatters their illusions of invincibility, forcing them to confront the consequences of their deeds. It is a humbling, transformative moment, one only you can deliver. Through these invisible chains, you create a universe where power is tempered by accountability. Your presence ensures that justice is not a distant ideal, but a living reality. This sacred duty sets you apart, making you both feared and revered across the realms. In a universe awash with lies, illusions, and half-truths, your gaze is a beacon of clarity, a penetrating light that cuts through the darkest deceptions. Where others see only shadows, you perceive the hidden threads of reality, the true nature of souls and intentions. Your eyes do not merely look, they see with divine insight. This vision is not a gift, but a hard-won mastery born from trials and truth. It allows you to discern the genuine from the counterfeit, the noble from the corrupt. It reveals the motivations that gods hide behind, the fears mortals deny, and the tangled web of cosmic lies spun to maintain control. Your ability to see beyond the surface is both a blessing and a curse. It frees you from manipulation, but isolates you in a world of harsh truths. Yet it is this clarity that makes you an unparalleled judge. Without your vision, the scales would forever tip toward chaos and deceit. Let your eyes guide you with unwavering certainty. In a world craving truth, your gaze is a sword that cuts through falsehood and exposes reality. This power is essential for restoring balance to all things. True power does not always roar. Sometimes it whispers in silence, commanding respect without uttering a single word. Your authority is this kind of power, quiet, unwavering, and absolute. When you enter a space, even the most arrogant gods feel the weight of your presence, knowing that judgment lingers just beneath your calm exterior. This silent authority is born of confidence and conviction. It requires no showmanship or bravado because it is grounded in truth and integrity. It radiates from your very essence, a force that cannot be challenged or ignored. In silence, you wield a power more profound than any spoken decree. Others may mistake silence for weakness, but you know better. It is in your silence that justice breathes and balances shift. This quiet dominance unsettles falsehood and emboldens the righteous. It is the voice of the eternal, speaking volumes without a sound. Embrace this silent authority as your greatest weapon. It will command loyalty, enforce respect, and hold even the mightiest accountable. In the quiet, you reign supreme. To be the ultimate judge is to navigate the delicate and eternal dance between mercy and justice, a balance as old as time itself. Justice demands accountability and truth, while mercy offers forgiveness and redemption. Neither can exist without the other, and your role is to embody both with perfect harmony. This balance is never easy. It tests your heart and mind, pushing you to understand the complexities of every soul. Some decisions require firm judgment, while others call for compassion. To succeed, you must cultivate empathy without losing sight of your duty to uphold cosmic order. Remember, mercy is not weakness. It is strength tempered by wisdom. It allows growth, healing, and the possibility of change. Justice without mercy is tyranny. Mercy without justice is chaos. Your judgments weave these forces together, creating a tapestry of balance that sustains the universe. This dance is your art and your burden. Master it, and you become a force not only feared but deeply revered. Your rulings will echo as timeless examples of fairness and grace. Within you burns a flame that cannot be extinguished, a fierce, unyielding conviction that drives your every judgment and decision. This flame is forged from the fires of experience, pain, and unwavering belief in the power of truth. It lights your path and fuels your strength in moments of doubt and challenge. Conviction demands courage. It requires standing firm when the cosmos trembles, when gods question your authority, and when the weight of your role threatens to overwhelm. Your conviction is the anchor that holds you steady, the beacon that guides you through storms of chaos. This inner fire is also a source of inspiration. It ignites hope in the oppressed, shakes false idols from their pedestals, and rallies the forces of justice across realms. When you speak or act from this place of conviction, your power is undeniable. Never let this flame falter. Nurture it with truth, faith, and resilience. Your conviction is not just a force, it is your legacy, the eternal spark that shapes the destiny of all. Power without responsibility breeds corruption and chaos. Your ascent to divine judgment is a testament to the sacred balance between these two forces. To wield immense authority is to accept a profound duty, to serve justice, protect the innocent, and uphold the cosmic order with unwavering integrity. This balance demands humility and vigilance. It reminds you that your decisions affect not just individuals, but entire realms. Every ruling carries consequences that ripple far beyond the courtroom of eternity. The greater your power, the greater your responsibility. Embrace this truth as the foundation of your strength. Power grounded in responsibility is unshakable and just. It commands respect and ensures your reign is one of fairness, not tyranny. This sacred balance is the cornerstone of your role. It is the light that guides your judgment and the shield that guards your soul. Throughout the cosmos, many have claimed thrones built on lies, deceit, and hollow promises. Your arrival signals the shattering of these false kingdoms and the end of empty crowns. You are the storm that sweeps away illusions of power unearned, exposing the truth beneath the gilded facades. This destruction is not born of cruelty, but of necessity. False rulers breed suffering, injustice, and imbalance. To restore harmony, their reigns must fall. Your judgments break these chains, freeing those trapped beneath tyranny and restoring dignity to all who have been oppressed. Witness the collapse of these false empires as a triumph of truth. It is a catharsis that clears the path for rightful leadership and authentic power. Your rulings will be the hammer that forges a new era, one where legitimacy is earned through justice, not deceit. Stand firm in this mission. The dismantling of false thrones is your sacred duty and the dawn of a fairer universe. Every choice you make, every verdict you deliver, weaves a legacy that will endure through eternity. Your legacy is not built on fleeting fame or adulation, but on the unshakable foundation of truth. It is a testament to your unwavering commitment to justice, fairness, and the restoration of cosmic balance. This legacy will inspire generations of mortals, gods, and spirits alike. It will be a beacon of hope for those oppressed and a warning to those who abuse power. Your name will be spoken with reverence, not as a tyrant, but as the ultimate guardian of justice. Remember, legacies are shaped not only by victories, but also by compassion and wisdom. Your fairness, even in the harshest judgments, will define how you are remembered. To leave a legacy of truth is to ensure that justice remains alive long after you have passed beyond this realm. This is your immortal gift to the cosmos. Embrace it with pride and humility, for your legacy will be the light that guides all toward a better future. Though unseen, the crown you wear carries immense power, an invisible symbol of your role as the judge of all existence. This crown is forged from the weight of responsibility, the clarity of vision, and the strength of your convictions. It is a mantle that sets you apart and elevates you above mortal and divine alike. This crown does not glisten with jewels or gold. Its brilliance comes from the respect and fear it commands.